Astute stands for Advanced Sustainable Manufacturing Technologies in generally across the manufacturing sector. And this includes all manufacturing sector, and so construction is in it, mechanical design, and so on. It's a partnership of universities across Wales, and you can see on the dots virtually every university in Wales is partner. So we've got a lot of colleagues from Cardiff here today, Swansea, Glyndŵr, Bangor Aberystwyth, Swansea Met, Uig, and Newport. And the idea is to bring the expertise, which is typically seen as locked up in universities in the ivory tower, and bring it to the industry for the benefit of the wealth creation of the nation, basically. We've got a website, Astute Wales. We've also got a stand in the back, so if you've got questions afterwards, please come and talk to us. What we've got is a mechanism of supporting companies, and the way we've implemented this is by looking at the skills and expertise matrix, which we think is needed for the Welsh manufacturing industry. And you can see on the left-hand side a set of skills and expertise which we think we would like to deliver into the industry. And you've got the partners across and the map of expertise. Overall, we'll employ some 45 staff over a period of 5 years. The overall program value is £25 million, and the collaboration with the company means that you can access the expertise we've got in the universities via those 45 dedicated people, plus you get also the expertise of the academics who are associated with working with those technical staff, and you get access to the equipment and be it software, be it testing facilities, and so on at the university. So we try to bring this, what is being seen as locked away in universities, to the industry. Examples of expertise which might be relevant to wind turbine manufacture: we've got supply chain management, construction site, lean manufacture, so that's Cardiff, that's Mo Naeem and John Gosling. So in the back, we've got structural testing in Cardiff, we've got composite manufacture, Glyndŵr and Cardiff, we've got composites generally, Swansea and Cardiff, we've got aerodynamics for wind turbine design in Swansea, we've got structural design, simulation-based product design, Swansea, and we've got non-destructive testing, Swansea Metropolitan University. So if there are issues regarding manufacture, quality control, design for purpose, design for manufacture, we can cover those. This list is not complete. It just gives a few highlights for you to get an idea about the expertise we've got, and there's opportunity for you to talk to us later. Cardiff has got a fairly wide range of core skills. All of them are mentioned here, from advanced manufacturing, corporate strategy, systems engineering, sustainable manufacturing, product design and innovation, and in the middle there, in corporate strategy, as for instance supply chain management, which might be quite relevant for this project here. One example which was mentioned is this in the construction site, building fitness for purpose, supply chain intervention. If you've got further questions on this, there's a project which has been run by Cardiff's John Gosling in the back there, and Mo Naeem. They will be able to tell you more about how they collaborated with these companies to develop, to bring their expertise into the industry and work with the companies. Swansea does some work on wind turbines. Mark might recognize one of those in the back or two. We've done aerodynamics, nice colorful pictures, but basically it helps us to design the wind turbines to make them more efficient aerodynamically, and we also do some work on the structures for those. So how do we interact with companies? The projects need to be in the context of manufacturing, and manufacturing, as said, it's very wide. We start from an idea to really get the product shipped out through the factory door. So if you're not sure, the best thing is to talk to us so that we can see whether it's of relevance. They're any length, any scope, so we don't limit ourselves. It could be a 5-day project, it could be a 2-year project. So if there are more fundamental things to be done, projects they rely on the collaboration between the industry and Astute. Multidisciplinary projects are also encouraged, and we understand that the process might evolve. Typically what we are looking for is supply chain projects. So for instance, if we look at Maybury Bridge, that's a classical case. You look for a supply chain. If there are companies here who would like to be a supplier to Maybury Bridge, but feel they haven't quite the technical expertise, maybe Astute can bring this technical expertise into the company so that you can be a supplier to meet the quality requirements of Maybury Bridge, and therefore expand your own expertise and capabilities in this way. So the enterprise has got a technology challenge, and we in Astute, we've got the technical expertise. Very importantly, what we typically want then in exchange from you is, from a company, is data, trials, time, so engineering time typically, manufacture prototypes. Very importantly, we don't want any money from you. That's the last thing we want from you. We want to collaborate with you. We bring the expertise, you bring in expertise, and that's the collaboration. And then once we put a project team together, which is from the company and from Astute, we develop then a solution for a specific problem to solve this. So we've got a process which basically initially we just start talking, and today we've got 11 people here. So Astute people, could you wave your hands, please? So there's a cluster there in the back and the cluster around there. So there are lots of people here today about if you would like to talk to one of our team. We've got a stand there in the back to pick up some brochures. And basically the first thing is to start talking about it, whether there's a project in it and how we can help you. And then our team will take you through a process which then leads then hopefully to successful project delivery. And then we need to harvest some results basically, which is what our funding agency wants us to do. We do have a website as a first point of contact, Astute Wales, and basically, again, it's an invitation for you as companies to come to talk to us so that we can see whether we can make a project out of it, and for the benefit of you being able to contribute to this wind farm project.